What if I told you that the gas station you choose could be the difference between your engine lasting 200,000 miles or needing a complete rebuild at 100,000? Most people think all gasoline is the same as long as you match the octane rating in your owner's manual. They couldn't be more wrong. Here's what the fuel industry doesn't want you to know. There's a massive quality gap between gas station brands, and it's costing drivers thousands in unnecessary repairs every single year. While you're focused on finding the cheapest price per gallon, your fuel injectors are getting clogged, your intake valves are building up carbon deposits, and your engine is slowly dying from the inside out. The truth is, certain gas station brands have committed to higher fuel standards that can actually protect your engine and extend its life. These brands use specific detergent packages that meet what's called top-tier standards, and the difference is measurable. We're talking about 19 times less carbon buildup, better fuel economy, and engines that run cleaner for longer. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which brands deserve your money and which ones are selling you substandard fuel that's destroying your engine. I'm going to expose the data that proves some fuel is worth every extra penny. Let's get into it. Secret number 1. Chevron with Techron, the undisputed leader in deposit prevention. Far too many people swing into the nearest cheap pump, convinced they're saving money. Mechanics sometimes shrug and say gas is gas, but that mindset can cost you thousands in avoidable fixes down the road. Chevron has led the way in fuel cleaning additives since the 1970s, and their Techron package remains one of the most proven in the business. While most fuels only hit the bare minimum government rules, Chevron consistently surpasses them with superior detergent strength. Independent AAA testing from 2016 showed that top-tier fuels like Chevron's cut engine deposits by up to 19 times compared to basic brands. Chevron's lab results also confirmed dramatically cleaner intake valves and injectors after just 5,000 miles on their fuel. In one real-world example, with a Ford EcoBoost truck, drivers saw up to 12% better fuel economy after switching from bargain gas to Chevron for 10,000 miles. For today's direct injection engines, which are especially prone to carbon buildup, Techron targets the 3 biggest trouble spots: intake valves, injectors, and combustion chambers, reducing deposits by as much as 45%. That means longer injector life, steadier performance, and fewer expensive cleanings or replacements. Over the life of your vehicle, you could save $2,000 to $5,000 in repairs while keeping your fuel economy close to factory specs. The few extra cents per gallon pay off fast. Secret number 2. Shell V-Power, motorsport-grade protection for your daily commute. You've likely heard that premium fuel is unnecessary unless your car demands it. That's true for octane alone, but Shell V-Power delivers something unrelated to knock resistance: a nitrogen-enriched cleaning system born from Formula One and high-stakes racing. In those extreme conditions, even tiny deposits can ruin performance or cause failure. So Shell engineered a formula that stops buildup before it starts rather than just cleaning it later. Independent lab comparisons showed Shell V-Power cutting intake valve deposits by up to 70% versus basic fuels. Shell's own multi-vehicle tests, including Civics and Silverados, demonstrated sharper throttle response and better long-term drivability after 15,000 miles. Many owners report noticeable gains in acceleration and 2 to 4% better mileage after consistent use. Professional engine builders often choose V-Power during break-in on rebuilt motors because its detergents clean effectively without disrupting proper ring seating. This level of confidence means you can stretch fuel system service intervals significantly, sometimes doubling them to 60,000 miles or more. The extra 10 to 20 cents per gallon typically adds just $3 to $5 per tank, but it can spare you $300 to $600 in professional cleanings and keep injectors spraying perfectly for peak power and efficiency. Secret number 3. ExxonMobil Synergy, the choice of engineers and OEMs. Most people never think about how car makers develop engines. They run thousands of hours of durability tests on specific fuels to ensure real-world reliability. Dealerships rarely mention it, but many manufacturers rely on ExxonMobil fuels for those critical trials because they meet ultra-high standards without introducing unwanted variables. ExxonMobil has long-standing technical collaborations with Ford, GM, Toyota, and others for fuel research. Independent testing from facilities like Southwest Research Institute showed ExxonMobil's proprietary detergents slashing combustion chamber deposits by over 50% in extended runs. Fleet studies of delivery trucks revealed 30% fewer fuel-related breakdowns after switching to ExxonMobil. For domestic vehicles especially, this fuel is often the exact type used during certification, so you're getting something engineers have already validated. The Synergy package keeps injectors at factory precision, which is crucial for modern engines with tight tolerances. Over 100,000 miles, most cars lose 2 to 5% fuel economy from deposits, but consistent ExxonMobil use can have that loss, potentially saving you $150 plus per year in fuel alone on a 30 miles per gallon vehicle. It's a smart, proven way to protect your investment. Secret number 4, Costco, the unbeatable value king that rivals premium brands. Many drivers assume low-price fuel always means lower quality, but Costco has shattered that myth completely. Since joining the top-tier program in 2004, Costco's Kirkland Signature Gasoline meets the exact same strict detergent standards as Chevron, Shell, or ExxonMobil. Their high-volume sales and membership model let them offer this superior fuel at prices often 15 to 30 cents cheaper per gallon than big-name stations. Independent lab tests from AAA and others show Costco fuel leaves virtually no extra deposits compared to other top-tier brands. Real-world examples abound. Drivers who switch to Costco exclusively for years report spotless intake valves on bore scopes, no loss in performance, and thousands saved over the vehicle's life. For the average driver filling a 15-gallon tank once a week, a 20-cent savings adds up to $156 per year, plus the $60 membership fee pays for itself in just a few months. Costco isn't just cheap. It's one of the smartest ways to get genuine engine protection without paying extra. Secret number 5, BP with Invigorate, the active cleaner that tackles existing buildup. While most fuels only prevent new deposits, great for newer cars, BP's Invigorate formula goes further by actively dissolving carbon that's already formed. This makes BP especially valuable for higher mileage vehicles or those that have used lower quality fuel in the past. BP's own testing across various engines shows Invigorate can remove up to 60% of existing intake valve deposits after just 5,000 miles of consistent use. In one documented case, a 2012 Honda Accord with 90,000 miles and noticeable rough idling saw complete resolution after 5 tanks, backed by lab measurements confirming a 57% deposit reduction. 4 direct injection engines, common in cars built after 2015, which are prone to valve deposits. BP's cleaning action restores airflow and can boost fuel economy by 2 to 4%. The best part? You pay nothing extra beyond normal fuel prices, and the gradual cleaning avoids the $300 to $600 cost of a professional service. If you've noticed sluggish acceleration or dropping mileage, commit to BP for at least 5 straight fill-ups. Mixing brands dilutes the cleaning effect. Secret number 6, Marathon, the rising star delivering premium protection at everyday prices. Marathon might not get the same attention as national giants, but since earning top-tier certification in 2022, they've quietly become a standout choice. With over 5,000 stations concentrated in the Midwest and Southeast, Marathon combines high-quality detergents with competitive pricing that often matches non-top-tier stations. Their internal testing shows their current formula produces 82% fewer intake valve deposits than older EPA minimum fuels. Fleet operators in Ohio and Michigan have switched to Marathon and reported identical performance to major brands, but with 10 to 15 cents per gallon savings. One trucking company ran Ram 1500s exclusively on Marathon for 18 months with 0 fuel-related issues. For drivers in marathon-heavy areas or anyone covering long distances, this is a no-compromise option. You get verified top-tier deposit protection while spending less than at Shell or Chevron. For someone driving 15,000 miles a year at 25 miles per gallon, that can mean $80 to $120 in annual savings, without sacrificing engine cleanliness. Now you know the real story behind these 6 standout brands: Chevron, Shell, ExxonMobil, Costco, BP, and Marathon. Each one meets or exceeds top-tier standards, backed by automakers and independent labs, to prevent harmful carbon buildup that can cost you thousands in repairs over your car's life. Dealerships and quick lube shops rarely mention this, because they profit from the problems poor fuel creates. But armed with this knowledge, you can choose smarter, save money, and keep your engine running like new for years. If this helped you see the truth about fuel quality, drop a like and subscribe for more practical car care tips that actually save you money. Drive wisely, protect your investment, and keep more cash in your pocket.